We have spent a lot of time focused in on our first-party data assets, and it's very important to not commoditize that and to make the distinction between direct and programmatic sales. And so it's been very easy on the direct side. We've been able to talk to brands and advertisers directly on what it is they're searching for. And then programmatic becomes a little bit more opaque. So we don't see the targeting for like a PMP deal. And so in that case, it's been very important for us to have that direct relationship with the agencies and advertisers to understand not only what they're looking to purchase, but try to translate that back into our own audience and figure out where the alignment is.
So CTV event programming, like particularly live sports, have been exploding in the last few years. In part, it reminds a lot of us of regular old-fashioned linear TV. So with that in mind, why does premium inventory on CTV still rely on IOs and direct deals? Should publishers consider other methods of promoting premium placements?
I would love for them to do that. I think one of the biggest challenges we have right now is that with linear viewership rates declining, what we see is that a lot of people are moving into the direct IO business, and it's because they're looking to move some of their linear dollars. I've been saying this for 20 years, but linear dollars are actually coming online now, and so that's been really great to see. And so I think in those cases, it's buyers that are looking for a direct CPM deal. They want a guarantee of impressions, but the programmatic piece is very exciting, and so capitalizing on what's available there and a live sports event with the co-viewing factor and the excitement around it, especially when you think about tie-ins to social factors, I think it becomes a really powerful medium that programmatic should really take advantage of.
Where is TelevisaUnivision when it comes to cross-screen data addressability?
We have spent a lot of time working on our household graph, and so that was one of the most important things when we started building out our first-party identity strategy. And so what we did immediately was map individuals, which is sort of like a digital concept, into a household, which is more of a linear piece of it. And so being able to monitor those individuals and households across devices has been critical, especially when you think about a television, which is sort of like a communal device, into individual devices like a personal laptop or a cell phone.
It's a great distinction. Speaking of distinctions, wanted to know what you think the greatest operational challenge is in moving premium CTV inventory to programmatic. What's the challenge there?
When you think about like our VIX direct-to-consumer app, one of the pieces that's so hard is that it's not just my owned and operated app. It's me thinking through on every single OEM that could be running on those and the challenges and the distinctions for all the devices. And so it's a lot of testing. It's making sure all the platform pieces work correctly and as expected. And so that really, for like an operational piece of it, is a heavy lift to get started, especially once you think you have everything set and it's working correctly. Of course, something all of a sudden stops passing information.
The preeminence of first-party data has really changed pretty much everything from retail media to CTV. Obviously in the context of CTV here, how do you see the balance of leveraging that data as well as attracting advertisers, but still also protecting consumers' privacy, which is also always a part of the equation?
I think there's a value exchange for the consumer directly, and so if I'm getting pieces of more relevant content sent to me, if I'm seeing what to watch next, if I'm getting reminders of something that I wanted to watch that's now available online or the next episode, I think that that's a real consumer base and a value add for them. And so I think it's constantly balancing those two pieces, the exchange, but also obviously keeping everything in a very privacy compliant way and making sure that your data is clean, it's actionable, but it's also very safe for the consumer with that value exchange.